In this video, we're going to be comparing the brand new Roto Grip RST X-1 to the discontinued Storm Physix. Now, why am I comparing these two balls? I've heard a lot of people say that the RST is like the replacement to the Physix, and the Physix being one of my personal favorites, I have to try this RST X-1. Hopefully it rolls well for me. Let's check it out. All right, so we've got a new thing we're gonna do. Every time a new ball comes out, we're just gonna stand as far left as we can without getting in front of the ball return. We're just gonna see how much the ball hooks. First shot ever thrown. Look at the lines. Look at the track, no oil. All right, saw here first. Woo. She curves. What's up, guys? Today I got my buddy Anthony here, and I'm gonna play ball rep to him. So we're gonna be showcasing the brand new RST X-1 versus the Physix. See where this ball potentially fits in his bag and how it stacks up against the Physix. Anthony and I have no idea what we're balling on, so typically when we encounter something unknown, we start further right just to give it a read, see where the ball picks up, and then we'll go from there. All right, Anthony, give it a shot. Clearly, there's a lot of hook right there. It's gonna give us some room to move to the left, probably a good margin. Anthony's pretty middle of the road, I'd say. His rev rate's close to 450 to 475. Ball speed's a little bit higher than me. Definitely has more power than I do. So, got the potential to throw pins around pretty good, have his ball hook earlier than mine. And based on that, it's looking like he can move maybe 10 with his feet to the left, 5 with his eyes. Let's give that a shot. Really good shot right there. We saw what we wanted to see. We made a pretty good guess, and it ended up to be really good. So off of that, you want to keep going. You always want to anticipate moves. This is a pretty strong ball. It's going to read the front part of the lane, so he's always going to want to be creeping a little further left, finding a little more head oil. So let's try and move another 3 and 2 to the left and see what that gives us. Yeah, I watch him sometimes and wish I had that kind of ball roll, but you know, take what we can get. And so that was a 3 and 2 left. That looked pretty good. So I think now we're gonna take the Physix and see how it stacks up against the RST. Now keep in mind, we just drilled these RST, so the cover's really fresh. I'd say it takes about 3 games to work them in, get enough oil in them, so that you have a really fair comparison from ball to ball. A lot of my videos, I drill balls straight up fresh, so the comparison is a lot closer. So if you see this ball hook a lot less than his RST, that's gonna be why. All right, let's take a guess. Actually, you know what? Just throw it in the same spot. Then we'll make our adjustments based on that. You know, honestly, that looked pretty close to me. And a lot of people have been telling me the Physix has been really, or the RST has been really close to the Physix. It's looking like somewhat of a replacement. The Physix might be just a touch more forward, it looked to me. I don't know if you agree. But let's throw another shot. Let's just keep creeping further left. Can't hurt, right? My buddy's gonna bowl on tour one day. He's gotta get used to moving left and hooking it. I think he would have what we like to call on tour the nuts, the berries. It's looking really good. So that additional move left, it looked like he missed left a little bit. Held line. His balls are looking really good in his hands right now. All right, Anthony, so now that you've gotten a chance to do the RST versus the Physix, where do you think this ball fits in your bag, and do you think it's gonna replace the Physix?
Well, as far as where it fits in my bag, I'm gonna have it somewhere under the Proton. I don't see myself throwing the Proton Physix too much because that ball might be a little bit too much for me and it might be a little too niche. So as far as sitting at the top of strength of my bag, I'm probably gonna go with the RST X-1 in that spot. And it's definitely looking like a replacement for the original Physix.
All right, nice. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to hear. I actually got to throw the ball a little bit myself as well. I have the RST just a little bit earlier. And I don't like saying this, but compared to the Physix, I thought it was a little more continuous.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I mean, continuous gets thrown out there a lot, and it gets overused, and it kind of loses its meaning. But if you take a look at some of the shots, you can definitely see that the Physix comes off the pattern a little harder, but that kind of creates a hook stop motion, whereas the RST's picking up a little bit more in the mid lane.
Yeah, I think when you're comparing bowling balls, it's fine to use that continuous term. Yeah. But you know, I think it's going to be a really good ball. So there you have it, folks. Physix versus RST. RST could definitely take that slot in the bag. Go ahead and check our boy Anthony out. If you like the video, drop a comment, drop a like. You know what to do. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.